Hey guys, welcome to MyAirBags. I'm Eli, and today we have a Toyota 4Runner. We're going to be removing the airbag control module. You already know that after an accident, the deployed airbags need to be replaced. However, not everyone realizes that the airbag control module that controls the entire airbag system also needs to be replaced. It stores hard codes that can be cleared with a scanner. In this car, the dealership quoted our customer a couple $100 just for the module. We're going to locate the module and we're going to reset it for a fraction of the cost. I'll leave the deployed seatbelt and airbag module reset service information in the description below. Now, the most important step is to always disconnect the battery before we work with the airbag system, whether it's the module, the seatbelt, or the airbags themselves. Next, we're going to remove this little plastic panel right here, and same thing on the driver's side as well. The best way to do it is just to get a firm grip on it on top and or bottom. There's 3 clips holding it at the top and 2 at the bottom here. And same here on the driver's side as well. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to the center console here. This is held down in the same way those panels were. You just want to get a nice firm grip on the side. Lift one side, the other. Now down below there's a few wires that you're going to need to disconnect. And here you need to just press down on this little button here and then pull out. And then we have one more here. Up here we have 2 Phillips screws that we need to go ahead and remove. One on this side, one on the other. And over here you'll notice this little button that goes right inside. You want to go ahead and make sure you get that out of the way. And there's a little piece up here that comes right out. Now over here we have 2 bolts, one on each side, and we're using a 10mm. And right behind the shifter here, you'll notice there's 2 more plugs here that we need to go ahead and remove. Go ahead and press down on it and pull out. And there's one more down here. So right underneath the armrest panel, go ahead and remove that, and you'll see the 2 bolts there, 10mm. Now here at the footwell, you'll notice this little panel here, and you want to go ahead and pull on this side and it'll come off with a clip. And same thing here on the driver's side. So at this point you should be able to go ahead and grab the entire center console, one hand in the back, one in the front, and you can go ahead and lift it up from the back and then guide it right outwards. In here next to the shifter we have this vent here, and it's pretty easy. It snaps off here. It's being held down by one little plastic clip, and then you can just remove it. Now towards the front of the center console underneath the radio, you can clearly see the module right there. It's being held in by these 3 plugs and held down by these 3 bolts here. Now it's really important to make sure the battery is disconnected before we go ahead and work with the module. And the proper steps to remove the module is to disconnect the battery, then remove the plugs first, and then the bolts. Same thing goes for when you're installing it. Bolt it down first, then the plugs, and then the battery power later. And with the plug, you want to go ahead and take a flathead or something flat, go ahead and put it right here, press down on this white little button here, and then simultaneously pull the lever outwards, and the whole plug will come right out. Now the bolts, we have 2 here on the passenger side and 1 on the driver's side towards the front of the car. So we're going to need to go ahead and peel back this carpet here. And right here you'll notice this vent here that goes up, and we need to go ahead and pull it down into the side, and we'll be able to access the bolt a lot easier. And the other one's going to be a lot easier to see. It's going to be towards the back here by the center console and the shifter. So back here we'll have 1 bolt on the passenger side towards the front of the car, and another one in the same spot but on the driver's side. towards the front of the car. In the third bolt, it's going to be right where the plugs are, right where the yellow plug is. There's going to be one final bolt there. After removing the airbag module and seat belts, you can send it to MyAirBags.com for a reset. Go to MyAirBags.com, select your year, make, and model, then add the repair service to your cart. Print the label in your order, tape it to the box, and drop it off at any delivery location. If you need seat belts or any other SRS parts repaired, you can send them in the same package and order. You won't be charged until after MyAirBags has reset your module and seat belts. Once we receive your module and seat belts, our turnaround time is 24 hours. We get them in and out.